So in this set of problems, we will be handling some situations in which we will be using substitution smartly to find out its integration value. Okay. So the problem is, that whenever we are talking about integration, we used to exploit substitution. So look at how we will apply substitution concept over here to get the result done. Okay. So the idea is, if you'll observe the question, let f of x equals to integration of root x upon 1 plus x whole square. Okay. So look at this. You know that if you will take this thing as z, you will have 1 by 2 root x. So you cannot create a dz. You cannot create any kind of relation. Like we used to take something as z, to which after differentiation it connects something with dx. Correct na? So we cannot take here. But you also know that here we are handling root. So if we will take something square, okay, if we will take something square, then we may handle this situation, because I don't know about anything else, but at least this problem, the root problem, will be resolved. Okay. So what I will do, that I can go with trigonometric substitution, that is sin square x cos square x, sec tan cosec cot. But look at this, if you will take this thing as sine square, here you will have what? 1 plus sine square, 1 minus sine square x. But here they are given 1 plus sine square. You cannot connect this with anything. But suppose if you will take this thing as tan square x, so you will get rid of this root, and also this thing will become 1 plus tan square x is equal to sec square x. Correct na? So if we will take z, means if we will take x as tan square theta, okay, then we end up solving this problem. Like look at this, how you're like, first find the differentiation. So it is dx by d theta. Okay, so we will differentiate with respect to theta. So what is the differentiation of tan square x, tan square theta? So it will become 2 tan theta, and then differentiation of tan theta is sec square theta. Correct na? So we will use this idea. Now be super slow. So in place of root x, I will be writing tan theta. Okay, so this thing is tan theta. Now I have to replace dx. So who is dx? Dx is 2 tan theta sec square theta into d theta. Correct na? So I feel numerator is done. Now look at the denominator. Denominator becomes what? 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, and sec square theta ka square will become sec to the power 4 theta. Correct? Now this is 2, this is 2, done. So we are left with sec square theta. Correct now? Now look at this, how I will handle this situation. So can I write tan theta as sin theta by cos theta to sin theta by cos theta, and convert sec square theta into cos theta? So it is 1 by cos square theta d theta. So this thing will be neutralized. So we are left with 2 sin square theta. Also you know that we don't know how to integrate 2 sin square theta. If it is sin theta, we are comfortable. But here it is sin square theta, we are not comfortable. So how we will handle? We will break this power. So whenever you wish to break the power, try to take help of cos 2 theta. So it is 2 cos square theta minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Okay. So from here you can say that, sir, 2 sine square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos 2 theta d theta. Now you can handle integration. What is the integration of 1? Integration of 1 is theta. What is the integration of cos 2 theta? It is sine 2 theta by 2 plus integration constant c. Correct? Now, do you remember that your question was in terms of x, not in terms of theta? So you have to remove this theta. So how we will manage? So first we will find out the value of theta. So can I say that, sir, I will find out value of theta from here. So it is tan inverse root x. So theta is tan inverse root x minus sine 2 times tan inverse root x upon whole thing upon 2 plus c. Okay. So this is your f of x. Comfortable? Now what do you need? You need f of 3 minus f of 1. So f of 3 minus f of 1. So replace x with 3. So tan inverse root 3. Tan inverse root 3 is what? Pi by 3, 60 degree. Now tan inverse root 3 is what? 60 degree, है ना? So it is 60 degree, 60 into 2, 120 degree. 120 degree means what? Sine 120 is again 60, है ना? So root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 means 180 minus 60, and you know that you are using horizontal, so no change, you will fall in second quadrant, so it will be positive. So it is root 3 by 2 and additional 2. So it is root 3 by 4. Okay. Now integration constant c. Now you have to apply f of 1. So root 1 is 1, tan inverse 1 is what? Pi by 4. Correct? And then root 1 is pi by 4, so it is pi by 2. Pi by 2 sine pi by 2 is 1, so it is 1 by 2, है ना? And then plus c. So this c will get neutralized and we will be left with, this is 60 minus 45, so it is 15 degree. So 30 degree is pi by 6, so pi by 12. So pi by 12 minus root 3 by 4 and then plus of 1 by 2. So this is the result. I hope the idea is clear and you can solve these kind of situations. Okay. So sometimes taking z becomes more ugly. So you have to think about trigonometric situations as well. Okay. And majorly you have to think about sine square, cos square, tan square. Okay. And things will be clear.